Welcome to the Peacock Dance blanket and motif pattern. It's a rich texture pattern full of unusual stitch combinations, giving you possibilities to create nearly anything you want. You can join our starting hexagon, make several of those motifs and join them together, or you can make a smaller square and join them together, or a continuous square to create any size blanket or cushion cover. So you want to gather your supplies. The pattern is written that you're using one color continuously through the pattern. So I have chosen a long color changing color wheel for mine, and I'm using a 3.5 millimeter hook. My yarn is DK weight. You can choose whichever yarn and appropriate hook that you desire. We're going to start first with the center, which is the hexagon motif. So this is made up of a series of small rings. To make the first ring, we are going to chain 13. 1, 2. (12) and 13 chains. We'll slip stitch into the first chain to form a circle, and we want to make 28 double crochet in the circle. So if you wish, you can start with the chain 3 to count as a double crochet, or you can use any combination or any form of a starting double crochet that you know. So I pull my yarn over with that loop, pull up a loop in the ring, yarn over, pull through 2 as my starting double crochet, and we'll just continue to place 27 more double crochet into this ring. And then we end the round by slip stitching to the top of our starting double crochet. Then you will cut the yarn, fasten off, and you can sew in your end right away so it's not in the way. The second, third, fourth, and fifth rings are made in this same manner that I'll show you now. So we start again with that 13 chains. That's 3, 4, 12, and 13 chain. We're going to place that chain behind or under our first ring, and then pull the tail of that chain through the ring, and then we will join with a slip stitch to our starting chain. And then again we'll make those 28 double crochet into this ring, sort of turning or pulling the ring through as we work. So again, you can start with a starting double crochet. You can start with a chain 3 as your first double crochet, and then we'll work 27 more to have a total of 28 double crochet. It's 3, 4, 'and then as I work, I'll just continue to pull that chain around to make it easy to work into the ring. (7) and 28 double crochet into that ring, and you can see how it has interlocked with our first ring. Join to the top of your starting double crochet or chain 3, and again you will fasten off, and you'll want to sew in your ends and work 3 more rings just like that. For the 6th ring, you want to start with that chain 13 again. We'll place it behind the last ring, the number 5 we made, and pull it through. Then we also want to join all of these rings together. So we'll take that same end and pull it through the very first ring as well. And then we will join with our slip stitch. And begin with our starting double crochet or chain 3 and work those 28 double crochet around. So this one you will need to pull through a little bit more to be able to get those 28 in. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 13, 14, 15. So when you have the 28 double crochet, we'll join to the top of our starting double crochet as we did with all other rings and fasten off. So now we want to go around and make sure that all of our rings are with the right side facing. And we want to have the starting double crochet on the right side just underneath the ring next to it. So you want to go around and make sure that you have your rings lined up correctly. This one is turned too far, so I need to bring that starting double crochet up. Same with this one a little bit, that it's just under the ring to the right. So the round one of the hexagon motive is slightly different than the round one of the blanket. So if you're going to work the blanket, you need to disregard this round, and I'll show you that round in just a little bit. So we're going to work 2 double crochet in the 5th double crochet of any ring. So you find your starting double crochet and count over 5 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll work those 2 double crochet in that 5th stitch of any ring. We'll double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. We're going to work an extended double crochet in the next stitch. But we will insert in this stitch. We also want to insert into the first stitch of the next ring. So this is my starting stitch of the next ring. So my hook is under the next stitch of the ring we started on and under the first stitch of the next ring. To yarn over, pull through both stitches, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2 twice for that extended double. And then on the second ring, we will double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. 3 double crochet into the next stitch. Three double crochet, oops. We'll double crochet in each of the next 3, 2 and 3, and then we're ready to work that extended double again in the next stitch and the first stitch of the next ring. And 3 double crochet, or double crochet in the next 3, and 3 double crochet in the next stitch, and ready to work that around. So I'm working my final extended double to connect these 2 rings. Now we want to be careful here. We want to be able to work 3 double crochet, so this extended double, we need to count backwards from where we joined. So 3 double crochet and then that stitch before, so the 4th stitch before our starting stitch is where we will place this last extended double. Double crochet in the remaining 3 stitches, and we'll place 1 more double crochet in the starting stitch to complete that group of 3 double crochet, joining to the top of that starting stitch and fastening off to complete 1 hexagon. So to start round 1, we are going to join with a double crochet to the 5th stitch of any ring. So I'm folding over this first ring. I can clearly see where I've joined to my starting stitch on that ring behind. So I will count that as count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that stitch right there. The 5th stitch, I'm joining with a double crochet. Then we will place 2 double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next, 2 double crochet in that next stitch, and then we're going to work and extended double crochet. So we yarn over, place our hook into the next stitch. We also want to place our hook through the first stitch of the next ring. So I can see where I've joined this ring. So here's my starting stitch on that ring. I will insert my hook into that ring as well, pull through both stitches, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2 twice for the extended double, which joins those 2 rings together. Then working on the second ring, in the next stitch past where we joined with the extended double, we will work 2 double crochet in that stitch, double crochet in the next, and we'll repeat that again, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next. And that is 1 full repeat starting at this 2 double crochet, so not the extended double, but starting with that 2 double crochet, that's our full repeat. So we're ready to work that again. So 2 double crochet in the next, double crochet in the next, 2 double in the next, extended double in the next stitch and the first stitch of the next ring. 2 double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next, 2 double crochet in that next stitch, double crochet in the next, and ready to restart the repeat again. So we want to do that repeat 5 times. We've worked 2 together here. We just want to take a look on each of the rings, just past that extended double. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and counting that extended double is 12 stitches on each ring, using up 8 stitches because we have those 4 times those 2 double crochet in one. So each ring you'll work into 8 stitches, a total of 12 stitches. So you can go ahead and do that 3 more times, and then I'll meet you at that point. If you wish to work in some of your ends, if you haven't sewn them all in yet, as you're working, you can just enclose them in the stitches as we work around, if you prefer. So I've worked my 5 repeats around, ready to finish up this first round. So we need to work that first part of the repeat again, 2 double crochet in the next, double crochet in the next, 2 double crochet in that next stitch, and then work that extended double in the next stitch and the first stitch of that last ring. And then working in these remaining 3 stitches just before where we started, we will place 2 double crochet in that first stitch, double crochet in the next, 2 double crochet in that last stitch, ready to join to our starting stitch to end round 1. Round 2, we want to double crochet in the first 6 stitches. You can start with a chain 3 if you prefer. I work a type of starting double crochet, whichever is easiest for you. Go ahead and work that starting double crochet or chain 3. There we go. And double crochet in the next 5. So 6 double crochet to start round 2. We will place 3 double crochet in the next stitch, which should be that extended double crochet. And then double crochet in each of the next 11 stitches. So that's 1, 2, and 11 double crochet. Ready to start a repeat, 3 double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in each of the next 11. So you can go ahead and work that all the way around. After the last repeat, you will need to 3 double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next 5, but I'll join you at that point. So after the 5 repeats, we'll do one more set of those 3 double crochet in that extended double. That's 2 and 3 double crochet in that stitch, and then double crochet in each of the last 5 stitches of the round. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Joining to our starting stitch, that starting double crochet or the chain 3, whichever version you did. And you should have 84 stitches. Round 3, we will slip stitch into the next stitch and single crochet in that same stitch. Single crochet in each of the next 5. 1, 2, 4, and 5 single crochet. We will chain 2, skip a stitch, single crochet in the next stitch. That single crochet is the start of our repeat. We're going to turn our work so the wrong side is facing, and into that chain 2 space that we just made, we are going to make 11 double crochet. 1, 2, so I have 7 double crochet. You may need to stop and sort of squish or move those stitches together to find room to make more. 8, 9, 10, and 11 double crochet, all worked into that chain 2 space from the wrong side. Then we turn our work back again, so we want to make 5 more single crochet, and we're going to start with a stitch just past where we made that first single crochet. So we will curl or curve those 11 double crochet. So we want to make sure that this is not loose as we make this first single crochet. 2, 3, 4, and 5 single crochet. Then you can see how our 11 double crochet have made this lovely curved stitch. Chain 2, skip a stitch, single crochet in the next, ready to turn our work and work those 11 double crochet in that chain 2 space again, and so on. So we want to repeat this curved stitch 11 times with the 5 single crochet after that. So I'll do my next set of 11 and then I'll show you that 5 single crochet one more time. So we've turned our work, 11 double crochet into that chain 2 space, moving or sliding our stitches over to make room for all 11 double crochet. 10 and 11 double crochet. Turn the work back again. We want to work in this next stitch, snugging our yarn tight. We don't want to leave our working yarn loose in here. We want to snug that up nice and tight to make that first single crochet and single crochet in the next 4. So after the 11 double crochet, we will single crochet in the next 5. So you can continue to repeat that all the way around, and I'll meet you just before the end of this round. So when you've worked the 11 repeats, we'll have ended with that chain 2. We want to join with a slip stitch to our starting single crochet. Then we will turn our work, make those 11 double crochet into the chain 2. 1, 2. So 11 double crochet, turn our work back to the right side, and then we want to slip stitch in the next single crochet. So we had slip stitch in our first single crochet, now it's in the next one of the round to end round 3. So there will be 204 stitches and 12 chain 2 spaces. Round 4, we will slip stitch into the third single crochet of a 5 single crochet. So we're in the first, slip stitch to the second, and slip stitch into that third or that middle single crochet. We want to work 4 trebles into that same stitch. So you can use a starting treble if you prefer, or a chain 4 to count as the first treble. And then we'll add 3 more treble crochet into that stitch. Four trebles in the third single crochet of a 5 single crochet group. Into this skipped stitch on the previous row underneath of that curled group of stitches, we're going to place a double crochet, but we want to work behind the group of 11. So if I fold that to the front and I find that skipped stitch behind, we'll work a double crochet in there, chain 2, and another double crochet in that same stitch. And then finding that third single crochet in this group of 5. So 1, 2, 3. We'll place 5 treble crochet. Sorry, 7 treble crochet. 1, 2, 6 and 7 treble crochet in that third single crochet. And we want to repeat that a total of 11 times. So behind the group of 11 into that skipped stitch, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. And then in the third single crochet, 7 trebles. So this is our second repeat. You want to do 11 times, and I'll join you at that point. When you've worked your 11 repeats around, we want to work one more set of that double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in that skip stitch behind those curled 11 double crochet. So double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, and then we want to add 3 more trebles to our group of 7. So I'm going to work my first one in that joining slip stitch, and then 2 more in the same stitch as our starting. Then join to the top of your starting stitch or the chain 4, whichever you used, to close this round. 108 stitches and 12 chain 2 spaces. Round 5, we're only going to be working in the treble stitches. We'll be skipping those double and chain stitches. We want to do a back post double crochet in the first 4. So for this first one, you can work a slip stitch, a back post slip stitch around that starting chain, and chain 3 to equal a back post double crochet. And back post double around each of the next 3 stitches. for our starting back post double crochet in 4. Chain 1, and then skipping those stitches behind and working over to the next set of 7 trebles, we will work a back post double crochet around each of those 7. It's 2, 3, 6 and 7 back post double crochet, chain 1, and then ready to work those back post double around the next set of 7 all the way around, and I'll meet you just before we finish the round. So after we've worked 11 times around, we'll make that last chain 1, then we need to work a back post double around these remaining 3 trebles. 1, 2, and 3, and then join to the top of our starting back post double to end the round. 84 stitches and 12 chain 1 spaces. Round 6, we're starting with 4 back post single crochets. So again, you just work a back post slip stitch around that starting, oops, I better try that one more time. Back post slip stitch around the starting back post double from last round, chain 1 to act as a back post single. Back post single around each of these next 3. Chain 1. We're going to work 11 double crochet into this chain 2 space between the doubles behind those groups of 11 double crochet. We want to keep the chain 1 from last round behind, that we won't work over that chain. So into this chain 2 space, we will work 11 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and I'll just show you how that chain 1 space is behind my work. Nine, 10, and 11 double crochet, chain 1, and then we'll work back post single around each of these 7 back post double from last round. 1, 2, 6 and 7 back post single crochet, chain 1, and we'll repeat those 11 double crochet into the chain 2 space 2 rounds below, working in front of the chain 1 from last round. Then after those 11, you'll chain 1 and work the 7 back post single crochet. So you can repeat that around 11 times, and I'll join you at that point. So when you've worked your 11 repeats around, you'll want to work that one more set of 11 double crochet in that chain 2 space, chain 1, and then we need to work 3 more back post singles. So back post single around each of these last 3 stitches, joining to the starting back post single to end this round. 216 stitches and 24 chain 1 spaces. Round 7, we will double crochet in the first 4 stitches. So if you can start with a starting double crochet or a chain 3 if you prefer, and then double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches to start the round with 4 double crochet. And then we're going to work into this chain 1 space 2 rounds below, that's behind the group of 11 double crochet from last round. So we want to place 3 treble crochet in that chain 1 space. So I've just folded the 11 double crochet to the front while I work these 3 trebles. And then double crochet in each of the 7 back post single from last round. 1, 2, 3, 6 and 7 double crochet, 3 treble in that chain 1 space. So that's 1 full repeat, starting with those 7 double crochet and ending with the 3 treble. So you want to do that a total of 11 times, at which point I will meet you again. After our 11th repeat and those last set of 3 treble, we need to make 3 more double crochet in these 3 remaining stitches. 1, 2, and 3 double crochet, joining to the top of our starting double crochet to end the round. Total of 120 stitches. Round 8, we're going to start with double crochet in those first 3 stitches. So again, you can start with the chain 3, or if you prefer, a starting double crochet. For the video, I alternate back and forth to demonstrate the various ways. Normally, I would keep the same method throughout my project. So that's 1, 2, and 3 double crochet. We want to make a double treble down into the 4th treble on round 4. So it's this first group of treble that we worked those back post stitches around, and the 4th or the middle stitch of those. So a double treble, we yarn over 3 times, insert our hook in that middle treble on round 4 to pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 4 times for the double treble. Then we'll skip the next stitch back on the round we're working on, which is the start of our repeat. Skipping that stitch, double crochet in 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then we'll work a double treble again, so yarn over. Then we want to find this next group of 7 treble of round 4, and that middle stitch, insert our hook, and yarn over, pull through 2 4 times to complete the double treble. Skip a stitch behind, double crochet in the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, that's 4 and 5 double crochet. Then we're going to work another double treble back in that same stitch as our previous one. Yarn over 3 times, coming down, insert your hook in that same stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, 4 times. Now I stretched my loop there. I'm going to work this sideways, try it again. There. Skip a stitch behind and then ready to work that repeat again with the double crochet in 3 and so on. If you find these double treble are pulling your work, you can add 1 more yarn over to those and make it a little bit longer stitch. You don't want the work to pull forward like this, but to be able to lay flat as we put it down. Okay, so you can work that repeat 11 times, and I will meet you just before the end. So as you've worked your way around, after that last double treble, you'll skip a stitch, make those 3 double crochet in the trebles from last round, and we want to work 1 more double treble in that same stitch as the first double treble of the round. Skip 1 stitch and then double crochet in the last 2. Joining to our starting stitch to end the round with 120 stitches. Round 9, we will begin to turn our circle into a square. We want to place 2 double crochet in this first stitch. So you can use a chain 3 or a version of a starting double crochet plus another double crochet in that first stitch. Double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. And then in this next stitch, which should be that double treble, we are going to work a double crochet and then a front post extended double. So yarn over, go around this double treble from front to the back and out the front again, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, and then yarn over, pull through 2 twice. Front post extended double crochet. We'll skip 1 stitch, double crochet in the next. Skip a stitch, then we'll work a front post extended double around this next double treble, and a double crochet in the top of that double treble. So you just have to move that front post out of the way slightly to find the top of the double treble. Double crochet in the next 5. That's 2, 4, and 5. Double crochet in the next double treble and a front post extended double around that same double treble. And we'll work that again, skip a stitch, double crochet in the next, skip a stitch, front post extended double, and double crochet in that same double treble. Double crochet in the next 5, four, and 5. Double crochet in this next double treble and 1 more front post extended double around that same double treble. Skip a stitch, double crochet in the next, skip a stitch, front post extended double around that next double treble, and a double crochet in the top of that double treble. double crochet into 1 and 2. So now we're ready to start our repeated section. So starting with this next stitch, we're going to place 3 double crochet in that stitch. 2 and 3 double crochet. So that should be the middle stitch of the group of 5 between the double treble from last round. Double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Double crochet in that double treble, front post extended double around that double treble. Skip a stitch, double crochet in the next, skip a stitch, front post extended double around the double treble, and double crochet in the top of that double treble. Double crochet in 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready to work that double crochet and front post extended double. Skip a stitch, double crochet, skip a stitch, front post extended double, double crochet in that same stitch, double crochet in 5, 4 and 5, double crochet in the next stitch and extended double around that same stitch, skip a stitch, double crochet, skip a stitch, extended double, and double crochet. So that was that front post extended double, double crochet in the next 2. And then we're ready to start the repeat again with the 3 double crochet. So each side starts with this 3 double crochet in the corner, and we work those sets of front post extended doubles and doubles along the side. So you can do that 2 more times, and I will meet you at that point. Now just a little tip for you. If you find that you worked those double trebles and they are curling up a bit for you and pulling your work a bit, you may want to substitute a front post treble instead of a front post extended double here. So we would just work around with the yarn over twice, yarn over, pull through 2 twice, to give just that little extra length, and that is helping mine to lay flatter here. Or if your extended double crochet is a little bit tight and doesn't lay nice, you could change it to a front post treble. So the end of your last repeat should fall, that second double crochet should fall on the last stitch before our starting. We want to make 1 more double crochet in the same stitch as where we started, join to the top of our starting double crochet to end this round. You will have 128 stitches. Round 10, we're going to start with 3 double crochet in this first stitch. So you can use a chain 3 or your version of a starting double crochet, and then 2 more double crochet in that same stitch. Double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 5 double crochet. That fifth one should fall in our front post extended double from last round. Now we're going to work an extended double together stitch. So front post extended double around both of these from last round. So we yarn over, insert around that first front post extended double, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, leaving 2 loops on our hook. Yarn over again, around the post of that next front post extended double, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and that makes our front post extended double together stitch. We skip the double crochet in between. Then we want to make a double crochet in the top of this second front post extended double from last round that we just worked around. And a double crochet in the next 8 stitches. 1, 7 and 8 double crochet. That 8th one is worked into the front post stitch from last round. And we'll work another one of those front post extended double together stitches. Leave 2 loops on that first one, skip the double crochet, working around the second extended double, 3 loops on our hook, pull through all 3, double crochet in the top, double crochet in 8. And 8. Working another front post extended double together stitch. Double crochet in that same front post extended double that we just worked around, double crochet in 4, 2, 3, and 4. Then in this next stitch, which should be the middle of the set of 3 double crochet worked into the same stitch, we're going to place 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. This third one forms our new corner stitch, and 2 more double in that same stitch to start working down the next side of our square. Double crochet in the next 5, and 5, and then ready to work another of those front post extended 2 together stitches and work down the side. So you will have on each side, you have 3 of those 2 together stitches with double crochet in between, remembering on the third one to work that 5 double crochet in the center stitch. So after your final repeat, you should have worked a double crochet in that last double crochet. We want to add 2 more to our starting set of 3. So the first one I'm going to put in that joining slip stitch, double crochet, and then double crochet 1 more in that same stitch as our starting 3 double crochet. join to the top of our first double crochet with a slip stitch to end this round. Should be a total of 144 stitches. Round 11, we want to start with 3 double crochet in this first stitch. So you can chain 3 or your version of a starting double crochet, and 2 more double crochet in that same stitch to start this round with 3 double crochet. Double crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 6 and 7 double crochet. We'll work a front post double around this front post extended double 2 together from last round. Single crochet in the next 9, being careful not to miss that first stitch past the 2 together. So single crochet in 9. That's 3, 8 and 9 single crochet. Front post half double crochet around this next 2 together stitch. Single crochet in the next 9. Seven, 8 and 9 single crochet. Front post double around this next 2 together. Double crochet in 7. Six and 7 double crochet, which should bring us to this corner stitch, that middle stitch in the group of 5 from last round. So we're going to place 5 double crochet in there. So the first 2 finish off this side. The third one is our new corner stitch, and then turning to work the next 2 in the same stitch, but that start the next side. 5 double crochet in that middle stitch. And then we're ready to start with our double crochet in 7, the front post double, single crochet 9, front post half, single crochet 9, front post double, double crochet in 7, and working that around, and I'll meet you just at the end of our final side. So finishing up the final side, I've done that last 7 double crochet, and we will place 2 more in the starting stitch. So I'm placing 1 in the joining slip stitch and 1 more in the same stitch. As we started the round, join to our beginning double crochet to end this round. Total 160 stitches. Round 12, we start again with a 3 double crochet in that very first stitch, and double crochet in the next 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 9, and 10. Half double crochet in the next 5. 1, 2, 5 half double crochet, single crochet in the next 9. Eight and 9 single crochet, half double crochet in the next 5. 4 and 5, and double crochet in 10. Eight, 9, and 10 double crochet, which should be in that last stitch just before our corner or middle stitch of the group of 5. We'll place 5 double crochet in that corner stitch again. Three, 4, and 5, and then ready to work down the next side with the 10 double crochet and so on. So you can go ahead and repeat those sets of stitches all the way around, and I'll meet you just before the end of this round. When you've worked your way around all 4 sides, you want to place those 2 more double crochet in that first stitch as our starting stitches, and then join to our starting stitch. There will be 176 stitches for this round. Round 13, we will start with those 3 double crochet in that first stitch, and then working in the next stitch and down the whole side, we will double crochet in each stitch. So that will be 43 double crochet down the side. When you get to the next corner stitch, you will place 5 double crochet in the corner. So 43 double crochet each side, 5 double crochet in the corner. When you get back to this corner, you're going to add those 2 more double crochet and join to our starting stitch to end this round. Round 14 will be worked in the same way, starting with the 3 double crochet and then double crochet in 47, placing those 5 double crochet in the corner. So you can go ahead and work both rounds 13 and 14 right now. Round 15, we are going to start with 3 double crochet in this first stitch. So you can substitute a chain 3 for the first double crochet if you prefer. 3 double crochet in the first stitch. Then we'll double crochet in these first 5 stitches past that corner. 1, 2, 4, and 5 double crochet. In the next stitch, we're going to work 9 double crochet. If you find that 9 is a bit too tight for you, you can substitute just 7 double crochet instead of the 9. That won't affect the overall pattern. 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 double crochet, all in that same stitch. So after the 9 double crochet, we will turn our work And then we want to find that first of the group of 9 that we just worked and single crochet in the top of that stitch and turn back. Then continuing past that group of 9 in that first stitch, we will start with a double crochet and we'll make a total of 9. So double crochet in each of the next 9 stitches. Eight and 9 double crochet. And then we're ready to work that group of 9 double crochet in the same stitch again, or substitute 7 if 9 is too tight. 8 and 9, and again turn your work, single crochet in the first of that group of 9 and turn back and double crochet in the next 9. So you can work that down the side, and I'll meet you just before the next corner. So when you've worked down the side, you will have 5 of these groups of 9, and then we will double crochet in the remaining 5 stitches of the side. 1, 2, 4 and 5 double crochet, and then in the corner stitch we will place 5 double crochet. 3, 4 and 5 double crochet. I'm ready to start again with those 5 double crochet and then the group of 9 and 9 double crochet in between. So you can continue to work that all the way around, and I'll meet you just before the end of the round. Once you have worked down the side, you will have that final set of 9 double crochet and work in the last 5 stitches, and then we need to add 2 more double crochet to our starting 3. So I place my first one in that slip stitch join and then in the same stitch as our starting to complete that group of 5 in the corner to end this round. There should be a total of 404 stitches. Round 16, we'll start with a 3 double crochet in that first stitch as we have other rounds. Then we want to double crochet in each of the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6 double crochet. And then working around this group of 9, we're going to work what is called to a double chain 6 element. So it's sort of working, it'll be working at this peacock feather type looking stitch. So to start, we will make a chain 6, 5 and 6 chain. Then around this double crochet into which we placed those 9 double crochet, we're going to slip stitch around the post. So you just insert your hook in front of the stitch, around the back of the post and out the other side, and make a slip stitch. Chain 6. And then finding the second double crochet past this group of 9, we will place a half double crochet in that stitch. We'll turn, and then we want to work into this chain 6 space we made with a single crochet and 9 double crochet. Again, if you find the 9 double crochet too tight to work 9 into that, you can change it to 7 double crochet. So that's 3, 4, 8, and 9 double crochet in that first chain 6 space, and then working into the next chain 6 space we will work 9 double crochet, and again changing that to 7 if you need to, 2, 7, 8, and 9 double crochet, and place a single crochet in that same space. So working back on the right side, we will place a double crochet in this next stitch, the last stitch before that group of 9. So we'll work a double crochet there. And then 1 double crochet into the space created by that single crochet. So in that middle of the group of 9, we'll place a double crochet in that space and double crochet in this next stitch here, and slip stitch into the top of that first single crochet for our double chain 6 element. So after we have worked that double chain 6 element, being careful not to work in the same stitch as the half double crochet, we double crochet in each of the next 6 stitches. And then we're ready to work the chain 6 element again. So we chain 6, slip stitch around that double crochet where we worked the group of 9, and chain 6. And we'll half double crochet in that second stitch past our group of 9. So here's our group of 9, not this first stitch but the next stitch, half double crochet in there, turn our work. In the first group of 6 we single crochet, 9 double crochet, and then the second chain 6 space, 9 double crochet and 1 single crochet. And then turning back to the right side after we've worked in both of those chain 6 spaces, we've worked in this double crochet, so we want to work a double crochet in that last stitch before the group of 9, double crochet in that space created by that single crochet of the group of 9, and double crochet in that first stitch just past the group of 9, and slip stitch to the top of the single crochet in that first chain 6 space. And then we've worked the half double crochet here, so starting in the next stitch, double crochet in 6. Repeat that down the side. After our last chain 6 element, we will double crochet in the last 5 stitches, and I'll join you for the corner. So when you've worked down the side and you've worked those 5 double crochet past your last chain 6 element, we will place 5 double crochet in the corner stitch. It's 3, 4, and 5, and then ready to start this next side. Double crochet in 6, and then working those chain 6 elements. So you can go ahead, repeat that all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of this round. So when we get to the end of the round here, we need to work those 5 double crochet past our last element, and then we will place 2 more double crochet in that first corner to finish this round. Joining to our starting stitch. There'll be 20 of these chain 6 elements and 140 stitches. Round 17, we start with those 3 double crochet in that first stitch again. And double crochet in the first 7 stitches. That's 2, 3, 6, and 7 double crochet. We're going to skip this next stitch, and then we want to work a double crochet into the single crochet. That was the last single crochet we worked on this element. So in the single crochet as well as into this skipped DC. So if it helps, you can put a stitch marker through both stitches, yarn over, insert in the single crochet and through that skipped DC where I have the marker. I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing that from this angle with the camera, but it's a double crochet both through the single crochet and the double crochet. Or you might be able to yarn over, insert your hook in the single crochet, and then you may be able to find that skipped double crochet to insert your hook as well. Yarn over, pull up a loop without splitting the yarn like I just did. So one more time, finding that skipped double crochet, there we go. Pull the loop up and then finish the double crochet. We'll double crochet in the next 3 double crochet, and then we're going to work a double crochet into the slip stitch that we made into that single crochet. And then double crochet in the next 5. So starting with this very first stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochet. And we'll do that 5 times, so we won't work into this next double crochet until after we've inserted through the single crochet. And again, you may find it easier to put a stitch marker through that double crochet and the single crochet. I'm just inserting in the single and then going back and into that double crochet. Okay, it is a little fiddly, a little bit tricky, but it secures that part of the element. Double crochet in 3, and then double crochet in that slip stitch, and then in the 5 double crochet past the element. So you can go ahead and work that 2 more times or 3 more times down the side, and I'll meet you at that point. After the 5 double crochet of that 5th repeat, we will work a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then ready to make our corner stitches in that middle of the group of 5 from last round. Work those 5 double crochet again. 2 and 3, 4 and 5, and then ready to work down the next side. Double crochet in 7, skip that last stitch but work into it as we work the double crochet in the single, and so on. So you can continue that carefully all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. So I'll finish up the round with 2 more double crochet in that corner stitch to finish that corner as well. (256) stitches. Then round 18, we'll start with those 3 double crochet in that first stitch, double crochet in the next 4. We'll skip 2 stitches and place 5 double crochet in the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochet, we'll skip 2 stitches and single crochet in the next 5. 4 and 5. And we'll do that 5 times. Skip 2 stitches, 5 double crochet in the next, skip 2 stitches, single crochet in 5. So you can repeat that 3 more times, and I'll meet you just before our corner. So after the 5th repeat, you'll skip 2, single crochet in 5, and we'll skip 2, make 5 of those double crochet in the next stitch, skip 2, double crochet in the last 4 stitches, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll place 5 double crochet into that middle stitch of the corner. 1, 2, 3, and 2 more double crochet in that stitch, and ready to start down the side again with the 4 double crochet, skip 2 in those sets of 5 double crochet and single crochet. So you can go ahead, work that around, and I'll meet you just before the corner. So at the end of the round, you will finish up with those 4 double crochet and add 2 more double crochet to the corner before joining to complete this round. 272 stitches. Round 19, we start with those 3 double crochet in that first stitch again, and then double crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. One, 2, 3, and 4 double crochet. We'll skip these 2 stitches, and then around the group of 5 double crochet, we want to place 2 back post double around this first one. So I went in from the back around the post to pull up my loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over again around the same loop, a second back post double crochet. 1 back post around the next stitch, then around this middle stitch of the group of 5, we're going to work 3 back post double. So 1, and I'm just putting my hook on top of the first one for the second one, and same thing, 1 more for the third back post double, 1 back post double around the next stitch, and 2 back post double around this last stitch of that group of 5. We'll skip 2 stitches, single crochet in the next, and then ready to repeat that again with the skip 2 singles and the set of back posts. Remember, it's 2 around the first, 1 back post, then 3 back post, 1 and 2 back post. So you can go ahead, work that down the side. I'll meet you just before the corner. So when you've worked that down the row, after our last set of back post double, we will skip 2 and then double crochet in the last 4 stitches of the side. It's 2, 3, and 4 double crochet, and then in that center double crochet of the corner, we will place 5 double crochet. That's 3, 4, and 5 double crochet. Ready to start the side again, double crochet in the first 4 stitches. So that's 2, 3, and 4. Then we're ready to skip 2 and work those back post double, and so on. So you can go ahead and work that all the way around. Round 20, we'll start with those 3 double crochet in that first stitch. Then we want to work back post extended double around the next 6 stitches. So yarn over, insert from the back, around the post, out to the back, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2 twice. We'll work 6 back post extended double, it's 3, 4, 5, and 6 back post extended double crochet. We'll work back post double crochet around each of the next 9, being careful where we have 2 or 3 around the same stitch to work around each one of those. Two, eight, and 9 back post double crochet. And then we'll work 1 front post extended double around the single crochet. So we yarn over, insert from the front around the back of the single crochet, back out to the front, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2 twice. And we'll repeat that, the 9 back post double and the 1 front post extended double 5 times down the side. So after we have worked this 5th repeat, we've worked another set of those 9 back post double crochet, and then we're going to work those 6 back post extended double in the remaining stitches of the side. 1, 2, 5, and 6 back post extended double, and then in that center corner stitch from last round we will place 5 double crochet. Four and 5 double crochet worked into that corner stitch, and ready to work down the side again, starting with those 6 back post extended double and then working the 9 back post and the 1 front post extended. So you can go ahead and work that all the way around. At the end of the round, after those 6 back post extended double, you'll want to add 2 more double crochet to our starting corner before joining to our starting stitch. (304 stitches). Round 21, we will start with those 3 double crochet in the corner stitch, and then working in each stitch down the side, we will place a double crochet. So that'll be in the 75 stitches. Down the side, we will double crochet. And then when you get to that corner stitch, you'll place those 5 double crochet in the corner stitch. Once you've worked all 4 sides, you'll add 2 more double crochet to the starting corner before joining to our starting stitch. 320 stitches. Round 22 starts with those 3 double crochet in the first stitch, and then we want to double crochet in the next 16 stitches. 1, 2, 16 double crochet. We want to look down on to the round that has these 3 back post double crochet worked around the 1 stitch. So you can see the first, the second, and the third. So in that middle, that second one, we want to work an extended triple crochet. So finding the top loops of that middle of the back post double worked around the 1 stitch. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2 3 times for an extended treble crochet. We want to skip 1 stitch behind and double crochet in the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 4, and 5 double crochet. We want to work an extended treble in the middle stitch of that next group of 3 back post double. Remember to pull through 1 loop first and then pull through 2 3 times for an extended treble. Skip 1 stitch behind, double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3 double crochet. Then we want to work an extended treble back in that same stitch as our previous extended treble. And we'll repeat that. Skip 1 stitch behind, double crochet in 5, 4, 5 double crochet, an extended treble in that middle stitch of the 3 worked around the same stitch. Skip a stitch behind, double crochet in 3, extended treble back into that same stitch as our previous extended treble. So we've done that twice. You want to do that 2 more times and I'll meet you at that point. So after our 4th repeat, we will skip that stitch and do another set of 5 double crochet. And then we will find that next grouping and place an extended treble in that next stitch. We'll skip 1 stitch and double crochet in 16. 2, 3, 16 double crochet, and then we're ready to work those 5 double crochet in that corner stitch. And then ready to work down the next side with those 16 double crochet and then working those extended treble as we did in the first side. So you can go ahead and work that all the way around and I'll meet you just before the end of the round. So you end the round with those 2 extra double crochet in that starting stitch. There should be 336 stitches. Round 23 starts with those 3 double crochet in that first stitch. Then we'll work a back post double crochet around the next 18 stitches. One, 2. So 18 back post double crochet. Into the extended treble from last round, we will place a double crochet and a front post extended double around that treble. So we'll skip this next stitch, double crochet in 3, 2, and 3 double crochet, skip this last double crochet before the extended treble, and then we will work a front post extended double around that treble and a double crochet in the top of that extended treble. Double crochet in these 3 double crochet between those trebles, and then work the double crochet in the top of that extended treble and a front post extended double around the treble. And then we're ready to skip the next stitch and work those 3 double crochet and repeat this section. So we'll do that little bit a total of 4 times, and I'll meet you at that point. So after this 4th repeat, you will skip a stitch, double crochet in 3, skip another stitch, work a front post extended double around that last treble from last round, and double crochet in the top of that stitch, and then we'll work those 18 back post double crochet. Two, back post double crochet, which should take us to our corner stitch, and we'll work those 5 double crochet in that corner stitch again. Four and 5 double crochet in the corner. So you can go ahead and work that on the other 3 sides. Then after your last set of 18 back post double on the final side, you will add 2 more double crochet to our starting corner and join to our starting stitch to end the round. (352) stitches. We'll start round 24 with those 3 double crochet again, and then we will double crochet in the next 21 stitches. So 21 double crochet to start this side. Double crochet. We'll work a double crochet on the top of this front post extended double from last round, and then work a front post extended double around that front post extended. Skip 1 stitch, double crochet in the next, and skip the next stitch. Then we'll work that front post extended double and a double crochet around that front post extended double. Double crochet in the next 5. 1, 2. 4 and 5 double crochet. We'll place a double crochet in the front post extended double and work a front post extended double around the front post extended from last round. And repeat, skip a stitch, double crochet in the next, skip a stitch, and so on. So we'll repeat that down the side, and I'll meet you just before our corner. So when you've worked those 4 repeats down the side, we will skip one, double crochet in the next, skip one, and then work that front post extended double and the double in that last front post extended double from last round, double crochet in 21, and then work the 5 double crochet in the corner stitch. So you can work that all the way around. Again, remembering on the last side to add those 2 extra double crochet to our starting stitch before joining, or to our starting corner before joining to our starting stitch. (368) stitches. Round 25, we start with those 3 double crochet in the first stitch, and then we will work a double crochet in each of these next 25 stitches. So starting the round with 3 double crochet in the corner stitch, and then double crochet in 25. So 25 double crochet, the last one will fall into that front post extended double from last round. We want to work a front post extended double together stitch around both of these extended double from last round. So yarn over, insert around the post of that first stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, leaving 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, around that next extended double, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops for that front post extended double together stitch. We skip that double crochet that's in between. And we want to work a double crochet in the top of that second extended double that we worked around. Double crochet in the next 8. 1, 2. Seven and 8 double crochet, which again will be in that extended double from last round. And then we'll repeat that, starting with that front post extended double, 2 together. Skip the double crochet in between and work around the next extended double for our extended double, 2 together. And remember to work a double crochet in the top of that extended double we just worked around, and then double crochet in 8. So you can finish that repeat and do 2 more, and I'll meet you at that point. So when we've worked those 4 repeats down the side, we want to work 1 more of that front post extended double together stitch. Double crochet in the top of that extended double we just worked around, and then double crochet in the last 24 stitches of the side, which will bring you to the corner stitch, and you'll work those 5 double crochet in the corner stitch again, and ready to repeat around with the double crochet in 25 and working those extended double together stitches. So you can go ahead and finish that all the way around. Again, finishing this corner with the 2 more double crochet before joining to our starting stitch. (384 stitches). Round 26, we're going to be making this nice decoration around our corners. So to start round 26, we'll place those 3 double crochet in that first stitch and then double crochet in the next 4 stitches. 3 and 4 double crochet. Chain 5. Then we want to come back and find that middle stitch or that corner stitch of the previous row, and we'll slip stitch around it. So it's the middle of the group of 5, slip stitch around that center or that corner stitch. Chain 1, and then in this chain 5 space that we just created, we will place 9 double crochet. If you find it really tight and it's difficult to fit 9 double crochet in, you can work just 7 double crochet. It will not affect the pattern. So I have 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9 double crochet worked into that chain 5 space. And then working just past our 4th double crochet of that beginning 4, starting in the next one, we will double crochet in 5. 1, 2, 5 double crochet, chain 5, and then finding the 5th double crochet from that corner one that we put that slip stitch around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will slip stitch around that 5th double crochet from the corner, chain 1, and work those 9 double crochet into that chain space. 2, 8, and 9 double crochet, and we'll repeat. The next double crochet over, we'll double crochet in 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5, chain 5, find that 5th double crochet 2 rows below, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, counting from where we worked that last slip stitch around that 5th double, chain 1, another set of 9 double crochet in that chain 5 space, 8, and 9 double crochet. And again, working in that next double crochet over, we will double crochet in 13. 2, 3, 12, and 13 double crochet. And then work a front post extended double around the 2 together stitch. And then double crochet in 9. So you repeat that part, the front post extended double, double crochet in 9. You'll do that 4 times. Front post extended double, double crochet in 9, and so on. After the 4 repeats, you will do 13 more double crochet, and I'll meet you at that point. So we've worked our repeats with those front post extended double around the 2 together stitch, double crochet in 9. Worked that down the side after the last one, 13 double crochet we work. Then we will chain 5, and counting ahead, so we've worked into this double crochet, count the 5th one over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll slip stitch around that double crochet, chain 1, we'll turn our work to work those 9 double crochet in that chain space. Eight and 9 double crochet in that chain 5 space. Then turn work back to the front side, sort of fold those 9 double crochet out of the way, and starting in the next stitch past that last double crochet before the chain 5, we will work 5 double crochet. So double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll do that again. Chain 5, count 5 more double crochet, slip stitch around that double crochet, chain 1, turn, and work the 9 double crochet in that chain 5 space. 9 double crochet in the chain 5 space. Turn back, working in the next stitch, double crochet in those next 5. 4 and 5 double crochet, chain 5, and in the corner stitches you'll find that middle or that 3rd stitch of the group of 5, and we'll slip stitch around that. Chain 1, turn, and work 9 double crochet again in that chain 5 space. 9 double crochet, turn back, and then finding that next stitch, we will work a double crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4 double crochet. The next stitch should be the corner stitch. We have that slip stitch around it already. We will work our 5 double crochet into the corner stitch. 3, 4, and 5 double crochet in the corner stitch. Double crochet in the next 4 stitches. And then we're ready to start our decoration again. Remember, we start with a chain 5. We'll come back and slip stitch around that same corner stitch as the other decoration from the previous side. Chain 1, work the 9 double crochet in that chain space, and so on. So you can work that around all the sides. Then I'll meet you just before the end of our final side. So as you're working your final side, that last slip stitch, I just put it in on top or ahead of where our first slip stitch was. So I slid that first slip stitch down to the bottom of the post and slip stitched higher up the post. And then we need to double crochet in those last 4 stitches of the side. 3 and 4 double crochet, and then we'll add those 2 more double crochet into that starting stitch. So again, I like to put my first one in that joining part, and the second one in that same stitch, and fasten to the top of our starting stitch to finish this round. (620 stitches, 24 chain 5 spaces, 24 slip stitches, 24 chain 1 spaces. Round 27, we are going to be working single crochet. We're only going to work 2 single crochet in this first stitch. And then working in each of the stitches, we will place a single crochet. So there should be 6 single crochet past our starting corner before this chain 5 space. Now we're not going to be working any stitches into these double crochet that we worked on the chain 5. So after we've placed our single crochet in this double, we just skip over that decoration part, and starting into the next double crochet, place our next single crochet. And continuing on down the side. There should be 99 single crochet each side. And then when we get to the corners, we will be placing 3 single crochet in the corner stitch. So you can go ahead and work that all the way around. Remember at the end of the round to add 1 more single crochet to the corner before joining to our starting stitch. Just have one little tip for you as you're working these single crochet. When we've worked that last one before that decoration or that chain 5, and we work into the first one, when we pull up our loop, we want to make sure we snug it tight so that it's not loose. You can see how I have that thread that's stretched there. We want to tighten that up so the single crochets are spaced equal distance to our other single crochet, and it's not too loose stretched across that element. And then when you're on your last side here, we want to be careful to single crochet in those last few stitches before the corner. And then when we meet our starting stitches, we want to place 1 more single crochet in that same stitch as our beginning stitches and join to our first single crochet to end this round. There should be a total of 408 single crochet. Round 28, we'll start with those 3 double crochet in that first stitch, and then double crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4 double crochet, chain 5, so we're going to be working those decoration stitches again. So we want to find that center double crochet and slip stitch there, chain 1, and then we'll make those 9 double crochet in that chain 5. And again, if you find the 9 double crochet too tight, you can work 7 double crochet instead. It's 3 and 9 double crochet worked into that chain 5 space. So after we chain 5, we're going to slip stitch around the double crochet that's just under this first double crochet of this group of 5 that we just made. This first double crochet and the double crochet just under it, we will slip stitch around it, chain 1, and then work 9 double crochet in this chain 5 space. 1, 2, 8 and 9 double crochet in that chain 5 space, and then we'll repeat double crochet in 5, 4 and 5 double crochet, chain 5, and again finding our first double crochet and that double crochet that's under it, slip stitch around it, chain 1, work those 9 double crochet. Okay, and after this one you'll want to do 2 more like that, and I'll meet you at that point. So if you can count the double crochet sort of around these pieces where we've worked the post stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can see how it's still the 5th stitch from the one before. The only different one is this first one after the corner piece. So that might help you find that stitch as well. So we should have 5 of these decoration pieces with those 9 double crochet worked into those chain 5. Then continuing on this round here, we will double crochet in the next 53 stitches. So you can go ahead and work those 53 double crochet. So 53 double crochet, chain 5, we want to count up 5 double crochet from where we are. So this one's worked into this double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll slip stitch around there. Try that once more. Chain 1 and work those 9 double crochet in that chain space. Eight and 9 double crochet, turn back to the right side, working in the next stitch. We'll make double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. That's 3, 4 and 5 double crochet, chain 5, then we want to count 5 double crochet again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just slip stitch, chain 1, work the 9 double crochet. So you're going to want to do that total of 5 times on this side. That last slip stitch will be around that corner stitch. Then I'll meet you at that point. with those 5 double crochet in between each of these decorations. So a tip for finding that 5th stitch, I count the single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's the double crochet that single crochet is worked around to slip stitch. So I didn't get a good picture of how to finish this round, but after your 5th decoration, you will double crochet in the last 4 stitches and then work 5 double crochet in that corner stitch before starting the side again. Round 29, we will start with 2 single crochet in that first stitch and then single crochet in each stitch down the side. That should be 105 single crochet. We want to make sure that we're working only into the double crochet of the previous round, but not these ones that we did on the decoration. So we're just going to skip over these decoration double crochet, and into the next double crochet we'll make a single crochet. Just remember to snug that in so there's not a gap between these 2 single crochet. So just continue single crochet in each stitch down the side, making sure we get that last one before the decoration and the one just past the decoration. When you get to the corner, you'll work 3 single crochet into the corner stitches and then join, at the end of the round you will add an extra single crochet in that starting stitch before joining to our starting single crochet. So finishing up the final side, I've done my 105 single crochet, adding my last single crochet in the same space as the same stitch as our starting, and joining to the top of my starting single crochet. If I can find it, there we go, to finish this round. There should be 432 stitches. Round 30, we'll start with those 3 double crochet in that starting stitch, or that same stitch as we joined. And we'll double crochet in each of the stitches down the side, so that should be 107 double crochet along each side, and then when we get to the corners we'll place 5 double crochet in those corner stitches. When you get to the end of the round, be sure to add those 2 extra double crochet in the same stitch as we started with those 3 before joining to the top of our starting stitch. Round 30 has 448 stitches. Round 31 is a repeat of round 15. So we start with 3 double crochet in our starting stitch and then double crochet in the first 5. Then you will work these 9 double crochet into the next stitch, fastening with a single crochet in the back, and I'll remind you how to do that in just a minute. 9 double crochet and then repeat. So you're going to work a total of 11 of these bobbles or groups of 9 double crochet. Down the side there'll be double crochet in the last 5 stitches and 5 double crochet in each corner. So then I've started my second side with those double crochet in the first 5. We'll make 9 double crochet in this next stitch. and 9 double crochet all in that stitch. And again, if you find that too tight, you can work 7 double crochet instead. Then we flip our work to the wrong side, and finding that first double crochet of the group of 9, insert our hook and make a single crochet in that stitch to make that group of 9 more of a type of bobble. And then you'll start with the very next stitch. Sometimes this next one is hidden, so be careful to work in that next stitch. Double crochet in 9, and repeat that down the side and all the way around. So remember, when you get to the end of your last side, to add 2 more double crochet into that starting space before joining to our starting stitch. Round 32, we'll start with those 3 double crochet in that first stitch and double crochet in these next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7 double crochet, which should be that last stitch before our group of 7. Then we want to do that 1 double crochet in the space that was created by our single crochet at the end of that group of 7. So that group of 9. So double crochet in that space and double crochet in the next 9. You'll work your way down the side, repeating the double crochet in the space of that group of 9, and then 9 double crochet in between. And I'll meet you at that point. Get to the end of the row, you will work 7 double crochet just past this last group of 9, and then 5 double crochet in the corners. We can repeat that all the way around, remembering to add 2 more double crochet once we've finished our last side to finish off this corner before joining to our starting stitch. Round 32 has 480 stitches. Round 33, you'll start with those 3 double crochet in the starting stitch and then double crochet in each stitch down the side. So that will be 119 double crochet per side. When you get to the corner stitch, you will add the 5 double crochet in the corner stitch. And then as you work your way around, remember to add the final 2 double crochet in that starting corner before joining to our starting stitch. Round 33 has 496 stitches. For rounds 34 through 46, you will repeat from round 18, which is my white row down here, up to row 30, where's my red row up there. So rounds 34 through 46 is a repeat of rounds 18 to 30. And then you can continue the pattern repeat from round 31, that's with those groups of 9. We did 31, 32, 33, and again back to round 18, repeating to round 30. So ending on the 46, which is this round 30. So you can repeat that as many times as you want to grow your blanket as large as you prefer. And then you can add a border of your choice. You can see the written pattern. There's a suggested wave border and a link there for that border if you wish. So enjoy finishing up your project, and I'll see you next time.